Greetings, my friends. I am Gilles Mansillon. I come to wish you a wonderful day, for we're in the portal of the 444. It's an angelic portal, and all the month of April is going to be very significative, very important. It's already the fifth dimension is crystallizing. The process is in motion. It will lead us all the way to the ascension, but shift to that energy. It's already happening. I managed to synchronize back. I get my internet back, so I put my videos, that I shooted while I was off. But now I'm going back to the present, for we're still being affected by those eclipses that were very, very powerful. And we do want to progress, we want to advance, we want to move forward, we do want to do that. It's very, but we're learning patience as well. But true progress in reality come as a reaction from our higher self, the reaction to our alignment, to our inner progress. And for that we learn to step into the unknown, to cultivate more love, and to let go of fear. I wanted to discuss briefly that there's been a lot of manipulations that are being exposed. There's a lot of change on the earth scene. For politics is perception, and perception is really how they manipulate society. There is a lot of there is the book of Emmanuel Kant that says that Discourse on the Perpetual Peace, that says that politics has to kneel before morality, and in order to serve the people, and that the only transcendental power of politics is publicity. What they say is transcendental. It has nothing to do about what they do. And there was also this great book of George Orwell, 1984, that talks about how to condition, to change the past in order to influence, to create, in order to control the future. You recreate, you change the memory of the present in order to control the future, and they're projecting fear into the future. But all of that is coming, there is a great awakening, and all the common beliefs are being challenged. A lot of people that's been under mind control are awakening. So it's going to create a big storm in the collective consciousness within the but for us, those who have done the work, it's going to be a great deal of celebration and the freedom of the reward for the work we've been doing. And but many will flip out. Just be prepared. They've been preparing us. We've been warned for many years, decades even, that this big storm is coming, and this April Gateway will be very instrumental. And because everything they're doing here on the outside in the matrix is to prevent us from discovering this God-given power, the power of God from within. Everything is created like that. So it's very important to set boundaries, to delineate, to really organize things. It's not about separation, but it's about boundaries, so you can remain within your sovereign self and power. So, and it's important to fill your cup first, then you can assist others. So, and the first thing you to do in the morning is to turn to God before jumping into the phone or social media or the news or anything like that. To turn to God and to integrate the light that we receive during the night. Well, this morning I thought, my first thought went to this person that I love, and then I say, oh, I'm sorry, God. It's like, you're the one I should have thought first, but I received some really good news. That's also, it's like I'm very happy about what is coming. I feel the crystallization of the freedom and the joy. We are all learners from God here. Every ascending being is a learner from God. We're learning about God, and and choose to do only good. To learn about God is to do only good, and there are many ascending beings. We are ascending beings. Our consciousness is growing towards God consciousness. For there are Trinity origin beings that are not ascending, like the Order of Days, or the Perfecter of Wisdom, or the Divine Counselors, or Universal Sensors. Those beings are created in eternal perfection, and they are sent to the universe to assist the universe administration with all kinds of ways, and they're still learning from it. They're still getting more experience, but they're not learning. But there is many, the whole path of the universe, of time and space, is about ascension. ascension. We are ascending. The angels are ascending beings. The archangels are ascending beings. The ascended masters are ascending beings. The galactic are ascending beings. The Father, Mother, God of our universe are ascending through the process of integration of their own plan. The Supreme Being even is ascending, for he's already perfect in his divinity, but he's ascending in his manifestation of experience. Once all the beings of all seven super universe will have manifested the fusion with supremacy, then he will be fully the one. Once all the one will be one, then the one will be fully one. But until then, there is a whole work, efforts. The Supreme is about doing. The Universal Father is about being. And the Supreme is an expression of the Father. There is only one God, one divinity. But what I mean is that everybody is learning from the Creator, from the Prime Creator, and we have this essence of the God that is within. So it's very important to have hope, to have faith, and to have love. If you have faith and you have no hope or no love, then it's like it's completely blind and you can go anywhere. If you have love but you don't have faith or hope also, it's like, and those are archangels. You can call on Archangel Hope, the partner of Archangel Michael. You can call on Archangel Faith, the partner of Archangel Gabriel, or you can call on the Archangel Love. So it's very, there is a whole, it's a process, but we're really on the way. And the ascension process has been initiated, and really the fifth dimension is really anchored. It's been a while, but we're on a collective level, regardless of perceptions. And the more difficult the way our path has been, the greater will be our appreciation of the freedom that will come. All of the sorrow that we experience will be turned into joy. So those who have not experienced much difficulty or sorrow will still be ascending, but not as high. So it's like we do not want, not that we seek to be in sorrow or despair or anything like that, but sometimes we don't see the value of those things. Well, we have to traverse it. The observer of the day, the card of the day, is the treasure. There is a treasure island, treasure that is coming. The wisdom lies, there is approaching the precipice. There's going to be many choices to be made. Trust in your choice, in the wisdom of your choice. Make the choices. What we need to understand is why. to understand, because we're all unique here. We have a unique way of going about life. So it's understanding our own why. To allow the source to float through us. We're all unique, so it's like not trying to imitate somebody else or somebody that will give you an equation to say, if you do that, everything will work. Because it works for them, it doesn't mean it will work for you. Well, there is some general ideas, and if it resonates, adopt it, take it, it's yours. It's all one, in truth. So what we need to do is the equitable being, to be transparent, to be honest, to be fair, to be just. And the outcome is the will of God in motions. We're going to be able to act upon this this very powerful world. Because once we're connected to our source, the prime creator within, we are powerful. It's like there is no greater power in the universe. And the material world may be an illusion, but since we are living in it, we feel it as it's very real to us. And very soon the finances will come. And when the finances come, there's going to be a liberation on a planetary level. And when that comes, it's going to be about financing the project that will assist the Renaissance, the Golden Age, that will increase the quality of life, the quality of the environment, that will this healing, education. All those the finances are coming to support the project, to put them in motion. All that is in alignment with the shift. Well, ideally, what we need is to have income that supports our lifestyle, and then to invest the rest in progressive investment. All that is very superficial because we have to handle it, because once we are completely free on the material level, we can fully invest ourselves in education, in continuing to in our ascension, in education, and on our on being. So there is a great deal of activation as well that is starting now. The revelation of what they found under the pyramid is a trigger to remind us that collective humanity, that there is great powerful technologies that are being activated and integrating into the collective of humanity. Not just the pyramid, but all the sacred sites are all ancient extraterrestrial technologies, and that are all being activated, and that is really assisting to fuse the soul with the consciousness. The amnesia period is really ending. It's important to realize that spirituality, the technicalities and knowledge of spirituality, is not really as important as the sincerity and the heart-based intention to cultivate love, peace, and unity. So it is important to cultivate, to expand your mind and to learn, but to be heart-based, to love, to have peace and unity. It's not about getting more knowledge. It's about being more sincere, being more loving, more into experience. So do not judge. We just take life as it comes, because all comes through our presence, and we have to allow eventually our presence, our divinity, to take the lead, to drive our car. It's nice to drive a car, but when it's God that drives our life, it's like we're in a white Rolls Royce and God is driving us. So we have to learn to drive. It's part of the process to learn to drive the energies of our life, but also to have the balance between the human and the divine, and to allow more and more our God self to drive, and when to handle, to lead our life, and when we are driving, our God self, our pilot, our intuition, our intuition is the voice of our God self, and our soul is our GPS, and we really follow that. So in order to remain in the presence, because the goal is to let the infinite to flow in the presence of the infinity that we are, because life moves through us in a very unique way. So there is really nothing more to you can't really you have to really, we're getting into our own flow, because the flow is like, when we flow, sometimes people are trying to push our flow, to slow it down. So we have to get into our own flow and let people flow at their own rhythm, not too fast, not too slow. And then sometimes rivers merge so that they can get bigger rivers. So and we have to be careful to set boundaries, because they're still invisible energy that try to push fear, doubts, and negative thoughts into our mind. So we're learning to go back in center when that comes. I also wanted to say that daydreaming and prayer are very important. They're not just fantasies, but they're co-creations. They are informing the universe of what we want. And do not forget, you have your guides to help you. They are celestial beings. Whenever you call on them, they will work with you. And because when our soul is connected to our source, we feel very good, we feel free, we feel powerful. Seneca said, the philosopher from 2,000 years ago, used to say that we suffer more from our imagination than reality. So it's because it's important to learn to go back to center and to turn to what the positive energies that is before us. Right now we're entering these four portals. This whole month of April will be very powerful, and we're entering. It's going to be felt more that we're entering into this photon belt. We're going to be traversing it for 2,000 years, but we're getting more into it. We've been in it for like a decade or so, but now it's becoming more light field, and eventually it's like it's going to be very intense for those who resist the light or fight it. So it's we're going to traverse it, and it's like surfing waves. It's like there is waves of energy. We're learning the surf is about the alignment with our inner source, with the will of the prime creator, the love, the wisdom, and the consciousness of the creator. So it's like we're learning to navigate, to surf the waves. And so, but there is a lot of good news, and peace and financial freedom is on the horizon for everyone, and everything has been set in motion. It might take a little while for it to manifest fully, but it's coming. And understanding, we have also a lot of followers, a lot of people, beings, maybe on social media, or we are a community here, but on the invisible realm, the galactic and celestial, there's millions, maybe billions of people that are supporting us, that are following everyone, every move, everything we go through. They are there. The wedding, they can't interfere, but unless we ask them. But we have a lot of followers on the invisible planes. on the higher planes. What I need, my mission here will be to federate consciousness around common sense. There was a philosopher, René Descartes. It was about common sense. We should be able to agree on certain things: the quality of life, the quality of environment, education, that everybody may be included within the process of life. To return to hard-based reality. So it's like what the example he uses is that a rose. The rose, we have to agree, we should be able to agree that a rose is beautiful. Those who say that a rose is not beautiful are not normal people. So we should find common ground. That's where we can actually agree on things. Personally, I have very traditional values. I'm pretty traditional, but I have a lot of new ideas to bring to the picture. So we'll see how those things unfold. I'm going to be more implicated in all kinds of processes on the Earth stage, and I do feel that there is this great deal of increase of energy on the inner planes as well. And I thank you so very much for your support, for your likes, your sharing, your comment. Do not forget to subscribe. This channel is going to change a lot. I will make an announcement. I thank you so very much for your donation. It's really helped me to survive. I don't know how I would have survived without it, and I still need it. I know very soon I'm going to close all my I won't have any more need to ask for support on that level, but I thank you so very much for now. It's still very useful to me, and if you can. And the observer of the day is happiness. The dolphins are always in their fifth dimensional being, in third dimensional body. They're always in a state of joy. Always, even when they're in captivity, they're still joyful. They can maintain it. It's not natural for them to be in captivity, but they're always joyful. They always, when you listen to the sound of a dolphin, it will actually vibrate with your DNA and remind you of this. They're also very telepathically connected. They're very telepath. They're very free beings. They enjoy themselves very much. And so it's about happiness. The symbol of the card is the dolphins. The wisdom is about focus. Keep your eyes on the ball, on the positive alignment. What we need to understand is the protection. We're protected, and our destiny is protected, even if we're allowed to feel and experience and believe all kinds of negative things. Our own destiny and the destiny of the planet is being protected. What we need to do is courage. The more courage we have, the more compassion and lucidity will unfold. And the outcome will be forgiveness. And we have to take risks, we have to take chances, and we have to be forgiving. For sometimes people do the best they can with what they have. And right now there is a great deal of awakening, and a lot of people are preparing to change their ways. So we want to be ready. We don't want to be too severe in relationship to some hold grudges. That the grudges will hold us back to the old cycle. Well, thank you very much. I hope this message was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'm looking forward to return, hopefully, with some really good news very soon. It's all coming together now. Thank you very much. Namaste.